Hey sports fans, it's time to talk local sports. Longtime big league outfielder Hunter Pence announced he's retiring from baseball. He broke into pro ball in 2004, selected by the Astros in the second round out of the University of Texas Arlington. Pence opened with a bang, hitting .322, .360, .539 on his way to a third-place finish in the National League Rookie of the Year voting that season. Pence continually produced over his time in Houston, earning his first 2 All-Star nods there, before the struggling Astros shipped him off to the Phillies at the 2011 trade deadline for 4 prospects. He continued to perform well in Philadelphia, hitting .289, .357, .486 over parts of 2 seasons. But the Phillies lost in the division series in 2011 and were en route to a playoff miss in 2012. Pence again headlined a deadline deal, this one sending him to San Francisco. His mid-season acquisition fared much better the second time around, as the Giants erased a pair of big playoff deficits against the Reds and Cardinals before sweeping the Tigers in the 2012 World Series. Pence hit 244 home runs, 324 doubles, and 55 triples, while stealing 120 bases. Wishing Hunter the best in the next phase of his life. Rookie pitcher Josh Fleming allowed 4 hits over 6 innings as the American League East champion Tampa Bay Rays eliminated the Philadelphia Phillies from the playoff race with a 5-0 victory Sunday. Philadelphia needed a win over the Rays and losses by San Francisco and Milwaukee to earn its first playoff berth in 9 years. The Brewers and Giants both lost, but the Phillies were unable to give themselves a chance. The Phillies, who were swept by the Rays in the 3-game series and lost 7 of 8 overall to finish the season, went 28-32 under first-year manager Joe Girardi. They went 81-81 in 2019 with Gabe Kapler at the helm. Pinch hitter Kevin Smith had a 1-scoring single in the second before Joey Wendell and Hunter Renfroe both had third-inning RBI hits off Aaron Nola that put the Rays up 3-0. Mike Bosso hit an RBI triple that bounced over right fielder Phil Gosling's head and scored on Hector Neris' wild pitch when Michael Perez struck out to make it 5-0 in the 6th inning. We have to wait until February 27th, 2021 for the Phillies to return to action. What a display of football, and not the good kind, between the Philadelphia Eagles and Cincinnati Bengals, as both teams played to a 23-23 tie at Lincoln Financial Field Sunday. The Bengals blew a fourth-quarter lead as Carson Wentz scored on a 7-yard run to tie the game at 23 with 21 seconds left. Wentz struggled throughout the day with his arm, leads the NFL with 6 interceptions after his third multiple interception game this season, but finished with 65 rushing yards and a score in this one. Overtime was not kind to Doug Peterson, who decided not to win the game for Philadelphia with 19 seconds left. The Eagles had a 59-yard field goal attempt by Jake Elliott for the win, taken away by a Matt Pryor false start to make it a 64-yard attempt. Elliott, who has made a 61-yard kick for the win in the past, didn't get the opportunity to get Philadelphia its first win of the year as Peterson decided to put the ball away and play for the tie. The Eagles even took a delay of game to give punter Cameron Johnston more room to pin the Bengals, as if Peterson wasn't aware the game ended in a tie. The Bengals have played in 3 ties in their history, 2 of which have been to the Eagles. Both teams tied in 2008. The Eagles also have played to their third tie in their history, their first since 2008 with the Bengals. Let's hope the Eagles get their first win of 2020 on Sunday. I went 3-2-1 in my picks. Miami floundered again. The Bengals and Eagles end in a tie. Houston crash lands. Big Blue gets whacked. Seattle gobbles the Cowboys. And Tampa Bay makes the Broncos walk the plank. It's week 4 of the 2020 NFL season. Which teams will win on Thursday and Sunday? Denver Broncos versus New York Jets. Another battle of the winless teams. The Broncos lost to Tampa Bay 28-10. The Jets lost big time 36-7. I have the Denver Broncos getting their first win of the season. Pittsburgh Steelers versus Tennessee Titans. A battle of the undefeated teams. The Steelers are 3-0 with a 28-21 win over the Texans. The Titans won 31-30 at Minnesota. I have the Tennessee Titans winning and going to 4-0. Cleveland Browns versus Dallas Cowboys. The Cleveland Browns are 2-1 with a 34-20 win over Washington. The Cowboys lost 38-31 at Seattle. Dak Prescott threw a game-ending interception. I predict the Cleveland Browns to win the game. Indianapolis Colts versus Chicago Bears. The Indianapolis Colts won over the Jets 36-7 in Indianapolis. Nick Foles led the Bears to a 30-26 comeback win over the Falcons. I have the Chicago Bears winning over the Colts. Buffalo Bills versus Las Vegas Raiders. The Buffalo Bills are 3-0, winning 35-32 over the Los Angeles Rams. Las Vegas suffered their first loss at New England, 36-20. I have the Las Vegas Raiders getting win number 3. Philadelphia Eagles versus San Francisco 49ers. The Philadelphia Eagles tied with the Cincinnati Bengals 23-23. They had a chance to win on a field goal. The San Francisco 49ers won big time 36-9. I have the Philadelphia Eagles winning the first game of 2020. Fly, Eagles, fly. Check in next week and we will see how everyone did. That is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefan Sports Radio or through the podcast app or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC in Cherry Hill. Thank you for watching and keep those comments on, and I will talk to you next week.